Welcome back to the Get Well with Me podcast. I am your host and your hypnotist, Adrianne Hart, and together we explore the healing powers of our subconscious mind while leaning in towards a healthier lifestyle. And our philosophy here is excellence, not perfection. And today I invite you to share a mini meditation with me. This is one that's very close to my heart. So I have it mapped out with a few notes here to get us going. It's inspired by Christian D. Larson. He has a book called Your Forces and How to Use Them. I have a copy of a bunch of his books right here, and it's one that I consistently saturate my mind with because it's so helpful in recognizing that our outer reality, our material reality, it follows our inner world. And so when we truly know that that is how things work, it allows us to recognize the significance of beautifying our inner mind. And that's what I do, right? That's my gift, my purpose, my personal legend, my definite purpose. It is all about sharing hypnosis and meditations that help myself and everyone around me to beautify that inner world when it comes to their health, their relationships, the literally the lens that you see the world through. When you can clean that lens and maybe even choose to look through rose-colored glasses, your outer world will follow that inner knowing, that inner being. So that's what I am about and empowering you to absolutely do that. This particular book, let's see, I have my notes here, is Christian D. Larson, Your Forces and How to Use Them. One of my favorites of his books. I also love The Great Within. They both really emphasize the power that we have to impress our own mind and realize our beautiful reality. So at this time, if you are driving or doing anything that requires your full attention, maybe just pause this and come back to it because this is a mini meditation that is intended to induce an eyes closed state of trance. So at this time, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart if that feels comfortable for you. And I often recommend that because when I bring my hands to my heart, it's an anchor for peace and harmony. And go ahead and take a couple deep breaths and allow those eyes to close. Because with our eyes closed, we can learn many things. And with our eyes closed, it can be an indication to ourselves that it is safe to be here now. Already beginning to notice that rhythm, harmony, and balance being established in our mind, body, and experience. And I invite you to imagine swinging in a hammock and whatever scene your brilliant unconscious mind produces is just right for you. But just swaying back and forth, swinging from the left and to the right, the left and to the right. Maybe it's something like dreaming at night when your eyes are moving back and forth. You're safe and sound inside. And I wonder if it's something like sliding down now from 5 down, 4, 3, 2, 1, and straight through 0. And here at level 0, it can be a very deep state of mind, or maybe just that gentle, trancy place. And by trance, I mean that effortless learning state, ready to receive these words because they are good for you. And these are the words from Christian Larson, and he says to promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk health and happiness and prosperity to every person you meet, and to promise yourself to make all your friends feel that there is something worthwhile in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true. Promise yourself to think only the best, to work only for the best, and expect only the best. To be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. And to promise yourself to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to greater achievements of the future. To wear a cheerful countenance at all times and to give every living creature you meet a smile. To promise yourself to give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. And promise yourself to think well of yourself and to proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud words, but in great deeds, to live in faith that the whole world is on your side, so long as you are true to the best that is in you. Allowing these ideas to impress your mind, to beautify your inner world. Go ahead and breathe in these changes now. Breathing them in now, making them part of who you are. And so it is. And when you are ready, I invite you to open up those beautiful eyes and welcome back to the here and now. Welcome back, my friends. Thank you so much for doing that mini meditation with me. I love that one. It's known as the Optimist Creed. And I love that Larson begins an incredible book with that statement, with that poem, with that impression. And in this book, he goes on to talk about um, to talk about hanging up pictures in your mind and to put them conspicuously where you can't miss them. And that's what I do in all of my sessions. I write on the canvas of your mind and your heart with beautiful images and beautiful ideas of health and abundance and safety and all of those things that can help you to focus your attention on that reality that you want to have. So thank you for allowing me to speak into your world, and thank you for being a part of my world. I am headed out to drop off a birthday present to my friend Diana, and she is a loyal friend. She is someone who shows up for me all the time, and that's my love language, showing up. The people who I feel the most love from, they show up, and that's what Diana does, and she's really a special person. So feel free to say happy birthday, Diana, in the comments, and I will make sure that she sees that. So thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, much love.